loyal though.
Ain't no
Like,
such thing as no half sense, bro.
Yeah.
ain't no such thing as a loyal person.
Man, listen, man. You a grown ass man.
was a real
You could
dude,
do
Shadow.
One mic. Let's bring it all together.
And
Donnie is talking off camera without a mic, and you have a mic. Like we could get Donnie in here if you want to say something, but we got to do one mic here. Yeah.
that's all good.
I mean, he's saying off Mike that said he asked explained that situation here at No Jumper.
I do remember that, but I don't remember
saying
exactly
that was
what
like
said,
a homie.
yeah.
Like that looked like that was the news.
Oh no! Yeah, he talked about it on the news after the fact. I think. Should I call up saying that?
I mean, yeah.
It's been years since we
1 second, we back at it. Fucking computer shut down. Died and shit.
Hey, this is the prelim to the DP. We talking about you and that. Okay, so basically the topic was raised of you previously talking on the news about some kind of criminal thing. It's been years. I don't remember. What the story was, and I wanted to give you a chance to respond or state what happened and why that's not snitching.
Was that a news?
Adam messy.
Was that the news or was it no?
He messy as fuck.
Yep. That was what?
He said, "What's thugging?"
What's thugging?
That's my slang. Let's do it this way real quick. We go up. Hey.
Wait,
Yay or nay?
what'd you say?
Tell him it's Metro.
Everything go on paperwork, right? Yay or nay?
Yeah.
Everything what?
You can Google that paperwork. Nobody was even there. This was a disagreement between two people. I got paid to say that. That's what crisis action look like.
You get paid to snitch?
And look at where everything else is at. I'm way down the street. I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh my God.
He said he was a crisis actor and he was paid to make a
snitch.
statement.
No, he was paid to snitch.
On the news, basically.
He was paid to snitch.
Well,
if you listen to the conversation, I'm being led in that conversation.
Oh, he get paid to snitch, gang. You right. So why would he get kicked off then? If he agreed, he get paid. He getting paid to snitch.
Can we pull this clip up? That's what I'm on.
Well, you know,
I didn't
he
even
just
know
said
crisis acting was a real
That's
thing.
what I was about to
thought that was
say.
some Alex Jones made
So
up.
we have verification of crisis
He
actors being
just
real
said
now?
he got paid to snitch.
I mean, shit, if he an actor, I guess it's okay. Like
It's not okay if he got paid to snitch.
That was a skit.
Was that real criminal information?
Oh,
I don't know.
Was that real criminal information he was talking about?
Let's let him speak again.
I didn't give him. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. We haven't watched the clip yet, so I don't even know what the you said. I don't remember. But
I said I didn't give any information. The paperwork is out there. Nobody gave nothing.
Now play that. Bro, now play that.
Yeah, I need to hear it.
I need to hear
they're
that.
trying to find it right now.
Crisis actors are real.
We here on No Jumper about to
Brandon's
play
not
something.
racist.
Give us
What else
1
did I
minute.
learn
We're going to
today?
find it, right?
They said they can't hear it.
Okay, but here's my question: is what was the reaction to you bringing Woody to the Hood, though? How did this go down that you ended up posting this apology?
You got to confirm the OGs and everything. That's how that go. I'm not going to get into too much details. Who know? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, I take full responsibility for that.
Come
Nobody
on,
else in that
gang.
video but me. That's on me.
But Woody's still your boy, though.
Huh?
Woody's still your boy. You're not like disowning him, right?
The paperwork is out there.
Man.
I'm not disowning Woody, but he's independent. That's what that is.
Okay. And Hefe has a question for you.
I need to hear that.
Hey, right. Look, I did a little segment right pertaining to that little situation. So a nigga don't want to be flagging or putting no stigma on people that don't belong. But I want to ask you a question. You got a video? Did you ever do a video saying that Lil Woody was a rat?
Ever do that?
Did you ever do a video like, you know, when he was down, getting on the stand and that Young Thug stuff was going on? Did you ever have a video saying that he was a rat or a snitch or anything?
I put the interrogation video out. I'm drop that interrogation video.
So you agree?
You clout
You agree with the nigga.
So you agree he was a rat, right?
I didn't hear what you said. It blown out.
I said you agree he was a rat?
If I
Fuck.
found out the real, because y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? If I found out it did look bad and that was what I was initially saying. True indeed. But when I found out the real, that's not what it is. You got to go back and find out Thug told Cuz to do all this shit. So when everything is said, everything and everything like that, Go back and literally listen to on the stand the nigga Thug to go up there and do that. You gotta remember,
That's
he got
after.
charged with the murder of Donovan Thomas.
But no, who told him to go to the interrogation room and say everything he said?
Yeah, originally.
Thug
That-
told him to do that.
If you say the nigga said Tessie and Quez did this and did that, on the stand, Tessie and Quez literally in real life don't exist. So if you go in the interrogation room and you make up names that, then hey, shit, what you say?
We don't know if them names is made up.
Bet,
You know that?
bet.
My thing is this: if you can kick Woody out the hood, you got to kick half the hood out because everybody
No,
in
we
the
ain't
hood
doing
they
that.
snitching.
We ain't doing
A lot of people snitching in the hood. It just don't make sense. You gotta take the whole hood out.
Well, hold on.
Can't
Woody,
nobody
hold on.
go.
No, Woody, whatever is the second most famous snitch in America behind Charles
Tekashi-
White.
and
So,
Tekashi.
But Woody not even a completely snitch
no,
though.
but hold on. How you have Operation Draws Down and then bring a snitch to the 60s?
But the snitch is already in the
Nah,
60s.
man, nah.
It's snitches
It
everywhere.
sounds
That's what I'm
like
saying.
He's
Can I
saying
say
that
something?
he's
Look,
not
can I
really
give
a
my
snitch.
unprofessional opinion on this? It sounds like he's
How you ain't calling him a snitch?
look,
We got a
listen,
interrogation video.
listen.
He's
So
saying he's
what it
not.
sounds like he's saying is that Young Thug told Woody to say that, like it was like basically pre-rehearsed, like he basically authorized him to say what he said.
Well, but no,
And
but
it
here's
was
the
made
thing.
up.
Look.
Hey,
He's
believe that,
essentially
you believe
saying.
I'm
No,
telling
yeah,
you
yeah.
what he's saying.
No,
I
yeah.
don't know what's
No,
up.
I hear that
Check it
bullshit
out,
too.
but what you gotta understand, I'm a nigga that's not about to. This is content, bro.
Yeah, no.
Like I'm a real street nigga. This is content.
No, you
I'm not about
commentating
to
in
give
this
it enough energy to where I'm about to go dig and be like, oh, is this the truth? Is this that?
Well, when you
I
No,
know
no,
what
but
was-
no,
I know what's out there.
No. But since we got him on the line,
The suspension of disbelief we need to use twice now.
The only issue I have with what this dude is saying, don't know him from Adam.
Wait, all right. Yeah. What's the question?
Why ain't Thug this Woody at all?
Well,
because if he do anything street related, he go back to jail.
I mean, he
Hey,
didn't exactly embrace it either,
stipulations.
right?
It has some probation You stipulations. could ask somebody this.
I
have a question. for him.
the same reason why he called Kid Cudi a snitch and then deleted it. He trying to fly up under the radar. He not trying to be on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying.
But the thing was, you knew Woody was a snitch when you took him to the hood.
Hold on. The same reason why he asked the judge, could he still be in contact with Gunner and work with Gunner and haven't did it?
But he knew Woody was a snitch before he
But
took
no,
him
that's
there.
what I'm saying. But bro,
He's clearly not embracing Woody.
he's
It's
not
obvious.
embracing Woody, bro.
It's
He
obvious.
embraced it when he took him to the hood, but he don't embrace it when the people don't embrace
Can I
it.
say
I'm
this?
talking about Thug. Thug
Yeah,
ain't
we're talking
about to
about
go
Thug.
at the star witness and he on state probation.
Can I ask a question?
He can't.
So well,
Let it out, loved one.
this guy said he'll defend, and I have no dog in this.
Yeah, you do.
He'll defend.
No, you do.
Only the no jumper card.
No jumper K
Look,
card. That's
listen.
your card.
You'll defend Lil Woody to us, right? Like, oh well, Thug this and Thug that, which is basically you saying Lil Woody's not really a snitch. Why didn't you defend him to the OGs when
the
they was coming at
60s?
you?
Woo!
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Why you ain't defend him to the 6-0?
That is
Why you ain't take up for
great
him?
question, Brandon.
That don't make sense. It's like you
That
left him
was
out,
a
like
great
you brought him out the
question.
Cali and left him out the dry.
Because he would never have to issue no public
For
apology
once,
if nothing
Brandon.
wasn't wrong with Woody.
Y'all assaulting his character.
Hey, hold on.
You
Hold
let
on.
him talk.
Hold on.
Let's say he
You
good.
say you mess with him, but you let the whole California assault his character. You're not even standing up for him. Before you liked him, but now everybody assaulting his character, but you ain't taking up for him.
Hey,
What's
hold
wrong
on.
with that shit, man?
Hey, look, check this out, huh? Today is 610 day. It's bad for him to say the wrong thing right now.
Yes.
But he should have did it then. If he gonna do it, then stand for it. Don't do
Let
nothing
him
and then go back and
respond.
retract it.
Why?
Let him
Serious response
respond.
to that, because that is a pretty good point.
That's a really good question.
Right now, it's the same thing I said to everybody else.
But you apologizing.
Hold on. Let him talk.
Why would you do it then apologize?
Why didn't you defend him?
Everybody don't agree with what I'm saying though.
Then say
But
it
you
anyway.
a big dude,
You-
bro. They ain't gonna beat you up, bro. You a big ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, they will.
I mean, let him be. Let him.
If they do beat him
I
up,
get it,
so
but
what?
I'm standing on my shit.
If you do something, then stand for it. If you brought Woody there, then you stay with Woody then.
What people don't know is after that, nigga, I stayed in the hood and we had to do.
No, you lame, man. Your hood
Let him
pimping
talk,
you.
bro.
You can't even be real. Your hood pimping you. Your hood pimping you. Because they have to pimp you. You ain't got your own mind, gang.
Nah,
Come on,
Let him
gang.
talk, bro. Nah, let him talk, bro. Let him talk.
No, I'm just saying though. If he took him there, if you take them there, stand on it, then say, look, I know y'all don't like it, but then I like it. Then if they want to DP you, tell them to DP you. Then take the DP for Woody. Then
Yeah, why couldn't you convince the OGs?
no,
That's the question.
yeah,
Let
tell
him
them Woody
answer.
good.
Let him
Convince
answer.
like you try to convince us.
Let him fucking answer.
It went from prelim to pre-trial. Let's go.
Why?
I just told you, everybody in agreement. I'm not trying to bring no negative distractions to the set.
But
But if you think whatever,
You brought Woody.
So he had to apologize. So he did.
you done lost your fucking mind.
but bro, you a trophy in the
I'm not one of these.
Man, your crib card gone. Your crib card gone.
One more
It's over with. His crib card gone. They turned him into a slave, gang. Nigga, they turned to a slave. You did something.
Hey, bro.
He brought the second most famous snitch to the 60s.
On
Hey,
camera.
City, man,
Hey,
that's
we
funny.
still want to be able to go to marathon.
Hey, hold on. Hey, what shit was y'all on?
They're like, you see them?
I need to know what shit they was on.
Hey, listen, can we just say that the opinions of Unc do not reflect
No,
the
shut up,
They
opinions
was
of
on Brian Hurst?
No,
You let him.
Hold on.
No, you shut your ass
YSL
up. You
Woody
don't
on
want to go to
Brian Hurst?
Marathon Burger. I do.
Listen, if he took Woody, then guess what? I took Woody over there. Woody, I fuck with him. But he gonna took him and then like throwing rocks to hide in your hand.
I think what Unc is trying to say.
You hide your hand when you saying you sorry.
Hold on.
Why you apologize to a man for something you thought was right?
No,
Listen,
he said if you ain't apologetic, why apologize?
yeah, but he already did it. You thought it was right. So if your mind was made up, you thought it was right, then ride for it.
No,
Then
G,
Hey,
you
let me say-
faking.
let me say
Your
this.
crib card gone.
Let me
gang.
say this.
Hi.
Man, y'all tripping.
Bye.
Seti. No, Seti.
You making up your own titles right now. That's cool. You making up your own titles.
Hey, Seti, let me say this.
Hell no.
I think what
Nah, you gotta start tripping, Seti.
I
You
think
gotta
what
turn up
Unc
for
is-
that. I can't lie.
The internet trip on niggas. Niggas, I'm never.
Man, you can't tell them to start tripping over the phone and have a phone
He
battle.
mad,
I'm
gang.
saying,
He
bro.
mad as fuck. He been tripping for years. He just lost his
Yeah,
car.
the nigga Unc
He's
told that
mad,
nigga
gang.
his tripping card is not valid.
Yeah, go to your
You guys
Tuesday.
are laughing.
Yeah.
He not even
I'm not
saying
laughing.
nothing.
You go join the Bloods now.
I would've never known
Go
that
take
in
Woody to the
the
Bloods.
You bring Woody to my
Hey,
house
let
if
me,
you want to.
hey, can I say this though? With all due respect, Unc being extra with it, but I'm just like I don't know if we just from two different places, but bro, you like a trophy in the hood. You doing something positive. This guy, let's say,
City.
I think any talented, I think anybody.
Hey, I'm gonna interrupt you.
Man, why y'all?
No.
Can I say my point?
No, because like you said earlier, you from Long Beach. So you gotta talk about trophies in Long Beach.
Can I make my point? And then, listen, can I make my point? Then y'all really feel me?
You can't say who a trophy.
Just let me.
And I've been beefing with the Rolling Sixties more than half my life.
Hey, Munchie, just let me get the point out.
He
Then you
knows
can
his
defend
odds.
me.
Munchie knows who his odds
Go ahead.
are.
Listen.
Say an asset. He's an
Okay, he's an
asset.
asset.
Okay.
Okay, listen. He is a trophy like asset.
Asset.
Like I'm saying both. Look, but
Free
the point
break.
I'm saying is you're doing something positive for your community. Lil Woody is somebody who is very popular within the culture. The snitch stuff, I would say at best, it could be, it's arguable.
No, it's not.
Wait,
No,
let me
it's fucking
finish.
not.
I love Woody, but Woody told.
That's how you.
Let me say one thing.
Hold on. No,
It's more valuable.
I want to say my point.
Let me say one thing.
Based on what Seti is, based on what Seti is telling us,
based on
it's
Seti telling us-
arguable.
If Thug told him to do it, he didn't tell.
I just want to say this.
That's how you
follow
I want
him.
to say this.
That's how you create a gang of enemy snitches, bro.
But Woody is more valuable.
Just follow Woody.
Thug up. If Thug told him to do it, he didn't tell.
Just
Man,
follow Woody.
Woody is more valuable though.
Y'all trying to
Just
produce a gang
follow
of enemy
him.
snitches around the community.
You know,
because he
nigga,
popular.
Woody not snitching right now.
Just
Woody right now
follow
working for
Woody.
God. He trying to get people to change.
No,
He
look,
more
man.
valuable to the trenches than they keep on rejecting shit that's value to them.
All I'm
Right?
saying is
He
this.
can be
No,
valuable.
listen.
Since he snakes, he
Guys.
get on the internet threatening people.
But he can still be a value though.
Listen,
There's no value in snitching.
Guys,
It's value in. Come on,
we
gang.
gotta move the conversation up because as a person who is not from LA, the guy from Hoover was able to give a bunch of Bloods the green light to go to a Hoover Park and do a video.
Yeah, you obviously
but
don't know the
Seti-
politics.
Well, that's a
Seti-
whole issue. You gotta
Yeah, you obviously
Can I
don't know
say
what the
my
fuck
point
is.
out?
Crips
No,
and
because the
Bloods
point
can
is
get
wrong.
together. Why can't snitches get together with
They don't
people?
want these questions.
Crips and Bloods
They
get
don't
together.
It's
No.
wrong.
Hold on,
They fear
radio.
these
Radio.
questions.
It
Go
go
ahead,
back. It go
Brandon.
back to you got to stand on Long Beach place.
They-
These Bloods don't
I'm
beef
in
with the
my
Hoovers.
place.
Exactly.
Listen.
They bring coalition.
No.
They don't let me talk. 'Cause I'm
Hold
not
on.
from California. I don't got the right to politics
That's
about
not-
California.
that-
But you got to stand in Redondo Beach.
No. That's not out of line.
I'm gonna tell you how.
That's not out of line.
All I'm saying is Woody. It's good.
Who was on the beef with Bloods like that before?
Hoopers are cool with the Bloods.
With all due respect, can I please point out your hypocrisy?
They only beef with one blood.
Can I please point out your
Who was
hypocrisy?
on beef with Bloods?
They don't.
Why y'all didn't do
They're
this
cool
shit
with
when Woody
Bloods.
was hurt?
Moving and Sue
Why
Whooping.
we wait till Woody leave?
Can I
What you talking
point out
about?
your hypocrisy? You just let a dude from St. Louis go in on LA gang
I didn't go.
business.
You tried to start
He
this.
snatched the
I didn't
Crip
go in
car,
on. I didn't
said
do that.
nothing, but the guy from Long Beach can't just ask
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
He's not-
Listen,
You
hold
did.
up, hold up.
You
You got
did do that.
you watching
No,
this?
no, no,
Hold up. Let me
absolutely.
tell
You didn't ask the question.
He just said
I
some
was
bullshit.
trying to.
Hey,
You
hold
know,
on, man. Hey,
He
hold
just
on.
said some
Let's
bullshit.
take this
Hold
shit
up, listen.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
didn't
like
say that.
much he be. Let's stay in a
Listen.
Malibu place.
Hold up, gang. Listen.
Malibu.
Listen. I didn't say that. This is what I
That's
said.
a diss.
Let me say what I said.
That's a
All
diss.
right, let's slow it down.
How's that
Let me
a
say
diss?
what I said.
How is that a diss?
Let me say what I said.
say it was a
If you a man and you take somebody to go do something and you reject what you do, then you no longer that gang no more. You no longer a man, so you can't be a Crip. Your Crip card is gone. I'm riding with the Crips. We need stand-up people in the Crips that's gonna understand when we do something, we do it, and that's on 6-0.
Right?
Right?
Oh, see, Munchie, you should be all over it.
Right? That's on
Munchie, you
6-0.
should be all over it.
Hey, no. I see.
I'm
You
asking
removed the
questions.
Crip card
I've
from
been up
St.
here with
Louis.
Brick
You
Baggy
did.
and shit.
That's
I
on
ain't know
6-0,
that.
gang.
I want to bring up a topic.
Oh my God.
Almighty Suspect was accused by a handful of people, including Brandon, including, I believe the narrative actually started with our man and Hefe, of being in PC. He has spoken out and said that he is not, although he still does remain behind bars at this time. We don't have to listen to the audio, I think, but the gist of it is Almighty said he's in there, he's minding his own business, he's staying out of trouble, but he's got people holding him down, and he is not in PC.
Is he
so,
in the Twin Towers still? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, he in jail?
Yeah.
He get yet?
I don't know.
oh my God.
No, I'm saying he light skinned and shit. Listen, I'm gonna say he light skinned
See
shit.
what I said
Listen,
about the light
Yo,
skin?
you
no, I'm
crazy,
saying,
bro.
but he always picking on people. That's my problem. Like he
Nah.
fight people that you know he gonna whoop. Like the white dude he fought, the fake pimp. You
Hey,
you
fuck
knew
you, dude.
you knew you was gonna win that fight. You shouldn't even punch
His
him.
reputation
Did you hear
precedes
Lust
him.
standing on business? Fuck you, dude.
You shouldn't even punch
Standing
him,
up
gang.
a suspect.
Listen, but shout out to him. Shout out to him. What's his bond? What's his bond?
83,000.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Yeah, oh, yeah, he gonna be in there for a while.
No, yeah,
He gonna be in
We
there.
only need
Hey,
38.
let's hear is the fake pimp that suspect beat
No,
on, and he
no,
thinks
no.
you're talking about him.
Yeah, I thought he was talking
Hey,
about
can
me.
I-
Kelpie, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
I thought about show. He beat you too?
That's so hard.
He
that
jumped on
in your
you
mind,
too?
you're a pimp.
He jump on you?
He said
Did
the
he
white
jump on
guy.
you too?
Hey.
Did he jump on you too?
Yes.
Now,
He
yes.
better not have
Now
a gang.
we got down.
Gang. See what I'm saying? He only get people he know he can beat. He ain't gonna hit nobody
We
else.
got
He
down.
didn't know he
Come
was
on,
gonna beat me.
Hey,
Come
Uncle,
on,
you.
gang.
He didn't know he was gonna beat me.
Come on, gang. He knew he was gonna win. Look at him. Come on, I'm not saying nothing wrong, gang.
He went to
I'm
beat
saying
Big
back in the
Rush.
day you probably could have got him. But look at this young bull.
Hey, let me ask this question because I want to make sure I ain't hear nothing. Didn't you say out your mouth, right? And I don't know messy shit. This is a real question. Didn't you say out your mouth that whatever, I don't care whichever y'all got into it about, but didn't you say whatever y'all got into it about, he came to you and y'all agreed that it was disrespecting? He called you out for a fade?
No, he
man,
did.
we
They
gotta
fought.
get down.
Well, yeah.
The
He
video
called
leaked.
you out, right?
Well, so
Did he
okay.
call you out?
They had a real
Yeah.
fight.
They
Yeah, he
squabbled.
called me out.
Let's play it. Let's play the video.
He
Nah.
called,
Oh.
He like to beat him.
We don't want to re-traumatize him.
but guy, ain't no trauma. What the fuck? Look,
Anti-trauma.
Let's
Damn.
wake him up with his eyes open.
That ain't the point I'm trying to make, right? The point I'm trying to make because although he said what he said, he only call out people he can whoop. You know, shit. He could have called Brandon out, like he called you out for the fade. But
That's true.
I guess if you ain't friends, you know, you said the Gleek, right?
You know exactly. Boxes.
You should have been box the Gleek.
Boxes leak. No, but that's the thing. And because of our familial relationship,
his dad filmed it.
You let the nigga put his hands on you.
So I said,
His daddy filmed it.
Yeah.
No,
You gotta beat up him and his daddy.
no.
Yeah.
So y'all met up for the squabble?
Yeah.
Y'all met up for the squabble?
I drove an hour.
Oh, that's good hard. No, you come on, man.
I drove an hour out my way.
And you met up for
for
the squabble. Win or
And then you
lose.
went on live on the way home.
It don't matter, win or
Because-
lose.
You know why I did that?
But he knew he was gonna
With
win.
your eyes open, Lush. I saw you.
Listen,
That had
gang.
nothing
He was
to do
looking
with
at the
Tyson.
camera.
But he knew he was gonna win, though. Look at that face. He knew he was gonna win. Listen,
Video of it.
ain't no way he gonna try to fight somebody. He gonna
And
eat.
seen
Listen,
that shit.
Yeah.
So you basically saying he be picking and choosing.
yeah, everybody pick and choose.
Yeah,
Everybody that
But
fight
that's
pick
the
and
only-
choose.
You would only see the last 7 seconds or whatever.
Gang, everybody you fought, you knew you was gonna win.
Yeah, type shit.
Come on, gang.
Type shit.
If you insinuate the fight, if I ask you for the fight, I already know I won.
I
That's
really
why
have
Four
no
Extra won't
business
fight.
fighting anybody.
Why
if
you
I'm
think
being
Four Extra
honest.
won't go fight?
I
Right?
Oh my God.
When if I offer you to go fight, don't go to the fight. That means they can really fight. Stop playing on me.
Hey, so
Yeah.
you say he bullshit
Yeah,
because he
it's
knows.
like, so I offer you to a fight, don't go. They gonna beat your ass.
It's crazy when we were talking about putting that fight together that I already knew that we could get Lush on there.
Oh, yeah.
I know you'd fight someone.
No,
You don't give a fuck.
If somebody call you for a fight,
Like,
you gonna
And
lose.
the cool part is I have no business fighting. Like I'm old and not
Yeah.
the best
Oh.
health.
That's not no
But I'm
young
still-
bull to fight.
Your
Fuck yeah.
eyes were open when you were going
Hey,
down.
Lush.
Yeah, I never got-
got
you didn't get
knocked out.
Age or no expiration date.
He was
So
looking at the
you ain't
camera.
never too old to squabble.
True that.
You
True
know what I mean?
No, gang, we too old to swap. We got spread love. We know jumping now.
But it would be optimal to not have to
We don't jump.
have as many altercations later in life. Would you agree with
Yeah,
that?
you go get CTE from just
But
fades.
you know what it looked like though? It looked like we fired him and snitched on him because he went to jail after we fired him. So we ain't do that, did we?
Who is we?
Well, we all know Jumper.
It does kind of seem that he like got fired from No Jumper and got arrested
Yeah.
because of that.
Did we
somehow,
do
right?
that? I want to let me know.
It kind of feels like that
Did
because
we
we
do
do
that,
right in
though?
a row, you know.
Did we do that?
Like
Listen, man.
the cops liked him so much as a podcaster that they were letting him live, and then as soon as he got fired, they're like, "All right, now
Gotta
we're
get
gonna let him."
Take him to jail.
Listen,
like
we
that.
had a call
So we
earlier
stuck
today.
here.
I don't know if it was Seti or whoever called, but they had a lot of background noise.
We
Okay.
They, who did we call? When they, or we listened to a video and somebody had a lot of background
Oh,
noise.
extras. He had this homies in the back.
4 extras, right?
He was a
So
hell
let
of
me
a
make a point to you. If you are in general population, I've been to the county 4 times. If you walk through the dorm, Munchie, you can vouch for this, and you can vouch for this.
roll one up.
Why didn't you get some of them young niggas in there to get on the phone call with you to prove you in general population?
He put an old
Why
ass
did you have to
911?
find the oldest nigga in the dorm? You could just the noise in the background. Niggas would have, hey nigga, where y'all from? Niggas, this gonna be on No Jumper. Niggas would have started yelling out hood sets, all that. You're in a medical unit, bro. You
Okay, but the
sprained
medical unit
ankle.
not PC though.
No, but the PC
kinda like
is
the same.
connected.
No. Medical or hold on. What are y'all saying?
What I'm saying is he
Because
got a guy who was
Twin
there.
Towers, you there for different reasons.
I believe he's there on PC, but I believe the guy he got is there on medical.
Look, let's clarify
I've
this,
been in
right?
the Twin Towers.
Let's clarify this.
MCJ,
though.
Wayside.
Let's clarify this. So you got medical
Okay.
and you got the crazy ward. Those are 2 different wards. Medical, that is on MCJ side. You in all Browns. You either got diabetes,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Something wrong with you, jaw got broke, or something broke to where you can't be on main line.
Right.
Now, Twin Towers, the blues and the yellows. The people that's playing crazy, you might be over there with somebody that's smearing shit, and really hearing voices going crazy. You taking pills, they probably got you on Ritalin, probably got you on Seroquel, all that. They are looking at that as a form of PC now. Like back when I used to go through the county jail, if you was over there, like let's just say, like if you had like a homicide or something, and you wanted to play crazy, wasn't nobody looking at you as PC. But if you just going over there, you got a gun case, or you just went to jail, you got a DV, or you got something that's some shit that you can get out of bed out on, and you go crazy, people are saying you PC'd, and they saying that he's over there with the blues and yellow.
I think in the pen go ELP. They kind of looking at you like PC.
Ain't no kinda ELP.
No,
and
ELP.
pen
No.
is
But in the
PC
county,
too.
if you got a serious case and you trying to play crazy to get out, I don't think people looking at you crazy like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
that's what's going you in blues and yellow.
If you trying to play crazy so you can avoid the main line and don't be no action, that's something different.
I know.
But if you trying to beat the case,
bro, that's what I'm saying. When we used to be in there, it wasn't like that. I know a dude that's going through that right now. When he get out, he got a DP coming from his homies because he was in the yellows and blues. But he telling his homies like, bro, I did that for my case. But the little niggas in
Is
his
it a serious
generation, like,
case,
bro,
is
if
it like a murder? Because if it's like a
It
burner
was
case,
like-
you
it
don't go
was
yellow
like-
for no
It was,
burner.
bro, it was like, I forgot. I don't even want to sit here and lie, but whatever the case was for, he went over there and he told the homies, like, bro, y'all know I did that because of the case. I wasn't ducking
Oh,
nothing.
nah, that's
I did that to
crazy.
beat the case, and I got some cool time.
If it wasn't
And
no
his hom-
homicide,
and
you
his
just asked
homies,
me.
and his homies like,
Nah,
shit,
but
we
let
need
me
to
ask y'all a
credit.
question.
If it
Let
wasn't
me
no
ask y'all a
homicide, you just asked
hypothetical
me.
question.
You know, in the Bruins.
Okay, so
Nah.
that's my point exactly. So like, if it ain't
The
really
Bruins
something
is crazy.
serious, you ain't got no business in the yellows and blues.
No, but a hypothetical question. So let's say you're addicted to drugs. Let's say you take a lot
Yeah,
of perkies.
crackheads come from the main line, but
Okay. No, I'm saying so. Let's say you're addicted to opiates,
Right.
and you're
you're not going over there to get no meds either.
let's say okay, so you're in the hospital ward and they're giving you medication, Suboxone or whatever, every day. You feel me? Does
I
that
get
is that
that.
a valid? I'm just asking
No,
hypothetically.
it's a good
I don't-
reason. It's a good reason. But
Does that make you? Does that make you?
look,
addicted?
Hey, Suboxone, I don't think it's going to the
let's
yellow
say
for
this.
Suboxone, though.
Let's say this. Let's really with suspect me. I just did the content. I ain't got no problem with him, and I wasn't really trying to put him out there. It was just funny somebody said something, but he ain't really held to no standard. He's a civilian, bro. Like that man can do what he want to do.
Yeah, you
bro.
is when you acting tough. though.
Yes, the problem with suspect is suspect still has not learned his lesson. Bro, this is my message to bro. Bro, listen, I'm looking in the camera right now. That one. Bro, you are a grown-ass man. Stop trying to do based on he might stop trying to do stuff based on what you think the internet is gonna think, bro. That's already done got you f***ed up. Now you over here still trying to do it from jail, bro. Like
you don't got to dunk on him though.
I'm
bro.
not dunking
You
on
are,
him.
though.
This is a real
'Cause
message.
He can't
Listen,
even like
man,
talk back.
I don't
dude.
listen,
Like,
bro.
Yeah, you is kind of looking
No,
at the camera.
like,
Like
The
you don't
nigga
see
told
shit.
me,
Right.
listen, the nigga told me, Lush, when you sat here and didn't say shit, he said, nigga, I disrespected you to the highest level. That was your chance to say something. With me, you got no chance to say nothing because I don't give a f- what you think.
But what is that? But what is
I'm,
that? Doesn't.
I'm
it's not
telling
about
him what
me,
you
though.
never told him.
It
I'm
doesn't
telling him
matter.
what his daddy
It
never
doesn't
told
matter.
him.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
No,
It doesn't matter. Like,
I'm gonna tell you
he can't
if your
speak for
daddy never
himself.
told you. Stop
He can't-
trying to impress people who don't give a f- about you.
he can't. He can't.
All
speak
you gotta
for
do is get in
himself.
more trouble.
Yeah. What you gonna say back? Say something back.
And
He
that's
just can't
no
speak for
smoke.
himself,
Like I'm
bro.
not trying to be like clout chasing on bro. But I'm telling you, you a grown ass man, nigga. You got kids. Stop trying to impress the internet.
Woo!
You don't think that that's like a bit excessive? Though?
I don't
like,
give a f- about that.
You
If
already-
why you don't. But you should. You had an opportunity. You knew the nigga since he was 9 years old.
Yeah.
You had a million opportunities to tell him. You
I'm
never
not a
said
father
nothing.
figure in his life.
You
I'm
can be a. You can be a
I'm not
good
a father
friend.
figure in
You
his
can be a
life,
good
like-
friend. Some of my
like-
friends told me some.
Yeah. Yeah. We turn it up on those jumpers. We turn it up. Listen, that's how it goes on those jumpers. We press shit.
Test her up page. You can test new apps and games.
The towering walls of Canary Manor once isolated Sonia from everything beyond. Libo's life experiments twisted her psyche while bestowing extraordinary powers. Now,
The reason why the group chat thing.
Yeah, why
and
would
I'm
you like rehash it in the chat this morning? Like, why did you want to do it?
Because it was being discussed. You had
Okay.
like it was literally being discussed, and I was
okay.
like,
Just say sorry to Josh, fool.
for what,
You try to
try to split them up, fool. Come on. It's your
again.
fault.
I
It's
mean,
your
bro, how
fault,
it
fool.
sounds so lush.
bro? He
It
knows.
sounds like you try to throw him under the bus when
Yeah.
this was your idea for a while.
Yeah.
Oh my
shit.
god, this is exactly the
Come on,
opposite of what's true. This is literally.
You
He's
was-
a stand-up guy, fool.
Damn, where the interview at with the shaman at? I forgot her name.
They believe
that we good to them.
you gotta find an innocent. Okay.
You didn't know that. Oh,
Okay.
A dog. I gotta let it go.
Anything green. You gotta find a river. You gotta find a river that go one direction.
Where did you get that information?
But first, you gotta catch the dog. You gotta shred it and break its bones down.
What is this nigga talking about?
And put it in the water.
What you gonna do with it?
And let it float. And the piece that end up at the end, you take it. You put it on your neck. And you wear it forever. And you will never die.
Man, it's all about God over here, man. I love God, Jesus, Allah, Yahweh, Shai, Yahweh. What? You sure? You know love? All that means just the hidden process. It's crazy. I'm crazy. Listen to me like they keep it real. But I think I done got set up with some crazy folks, man. And I love God, man. I don't care what. You got the church. You got the church. They gonna do what I got. But
I'll pull up on it, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
his theology might be a little
but he love God though. He love it.
He don't know be a gangster. He say, well, I've been saved from being a gangster.
Come on. This why the church broke up. We can't even do this. Oh, we can't do this. Oh, come on.
No, but we not gonna talk all that crazy shit today. All y'all love that crazy stuff we talking about. No, he gonna have to have some facts to support that. Oh, I don't want to hear that because I know y'all look see all that. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna have some facts today. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some Gnostics. We're gonna talk about all that today. We're gonna talk about the practice. We're gonna talk about Jesus. Yeah, I know. So,
Game of that church.
Okay. No, it's a new church.
You think this church?
Church just means right there. Yeah, tell them what church means. I know I can tell them you. If I say something,
Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
you have crazy.
We gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it.
What we going?
What we gonna? I don't know.
Let's throw down. Let's throw down for
First question.
Language.
First
It's time to get in the
guys.
fast lane. Good. Let's go.
I'm gonna start it off.
You know what I'm saying? They both saying something in the script. Well, I'm on some Sophia. I don't care. Sophia look like she did be out so. You know what I'm saying? So
Why y'all play so much? Why y'all playing with God? Why y'all play so much?
We finna get into some serious.
Why y'all playing, man?
We finna get into some serious.
Why are y'all playing with God?
You in love with Sophia?
I want to do this interview to tell me about God, and y'all want to play. Come on,
Hey.
gang.
Let's get into it.
Well, let's get into it then.
What's your opinion on the Holy Trinity?
Stop. Now you start with you on that.
Yeah, they don't know. The church don't know. The church know, but they won't.
See I help on you like that?
Oh, listen.
Yeah, you better go on step. You got to step for the church.
No.
You got to step. I know what the Trinity.
The whole Trinity
Okay.
is three people. The church told you it was Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and what's the other one? God. But they don't tell you all the
God.
They don't tell you the Holy Spirit is, and they don't tell you who God was, right? Because it's power when you know the names, right? And the first name is Abraxas, right? And we say Abraxas because Abraxas lives outside of time. He's like the creation of everything, right? So the second name we gotta say
is Sophia.
We're not gonna do this.
So come on, gang. Sophia is high energy. And the third name we gotta say is, and I don't know, they f up his name a lot, but it never had a J, so I'm gonna say Jesus.
Wait a minute.
That's the Trinity the church line of Captain about.
It went to a Braxton.
Yeah, Braxton. Who think okay?
You know you talking about
like that. Not at all.
Okay. No. You can't do that shit.
I'm Captain.
Henry, you know what made up that Henry?
No, it came from Egyptian.
No.
It came from the first Egyptian, which was the Anunnaki.
No.
What's on you? You go from an alien.
Y'all go in Abraxas. Okay, Abraxas.
Abraxas. Yeah, 365.
That is a terminology that comes from the Gnostic term.
Yeah.
Okay, it came around about the 17th century. Okay, now around about the 1st century. Okay, Abraxas came around about because they didn't understand the Egyptian text, and they had in their culture, European culture or the Greek culture, because that's a Greek term. That's not even an African ancient term.
This nigga got knowledge. This nigga got knowledge.
It is what it is, not in this fact.
Come on, you got
what I'm saying? So, we're gonna talk about some spiritual stuff. We're gonna get on some hidden stuff, but that's all you saying with Abraxas. That's all you saying with Jesus. It's only for me. Okay. Yeah. Well, you didn't want to know what time it is.
I like crazy folk go first.
Okay, but anyway, we on the Trinity. We on the Trinity.
Crazy.
So
I'm looking at the one in the orange.
I'm on the
Both of y'all crazy.
Okay, let's
look at the one in the orange. He said, I don't want nobody to say, oh, he condemned. But you got so many stuff on. This what confused me. You got all this stuff on. And it also you got it got to mean something.
It means something, but I say it don't say it don't. It don't do none of that. Well, I walk with the power. Oh, it's his.
What's the power of the what's the power?
Come on. Okay, it's well, is it from the church perspective or from the ancient Egyptian? So I'm gonna talk from the ancient. The ancient Egyptian.
Let me say something.
Y'all just don't.
Yeah, he don't know. He asked out because he don't know.
I'm on that to tell you.
Okay, go ahead and tell.
Can I tell you?
When I get ready,
when that ancient from the Africans they Trinity perspective, okay, from the Kemetic text or the hieroglyphics. Again, when you study the we got to go to Asar, okay. Then you got Aset, okay, and then you got Heru. Now the Greeks came in and conquered that part of Kemet. Okay, which means just blank land. Okay, and then what happened was they changed the name from Osiris. They changed the woman name from Isis, and then they changed. Come on, God, stay with me. And they changed the son name Heru to. Okay, this is the original trend. So all my like that, what y'all believe help me, and y'all get in the chat room, and everybody that understand what I'm saying, put a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Put a thumbs up. No, and look, put an unk up. I'm sorry, put unk up. You know what I'm saying? Now UNC, okay, but unk up. Put the unk up. Now, from a church perspective, okay, you have the Father God, you have the Spirit, and you have the Son Jesus Christ. Now, my question is, why say well, that's the church. I'm gonna let you explain the church perspective, but I'm saying, why did they take the woman out and replace the woman with?
Because nobody was Sophia's name. Oh, so what's Sophia hide that in the whatever y'all? Spirit, she inside your Trinity, nigga. Where at? In the middle, she the Spirit, nigga. Oh, y'all went crazy. Okay, now watch this. Let me say this to you real quick, cause I know I'm dealing with some real stuff right here, man. One of them, this boy got so much stuff on, I don't know what he is.
I'm gonna explain that later, but I want you to explain Trill.
A God-fearing gangster. Now watch this here.
Gangster, God love.
Let me say what I gotta say. Let me know what I say. God got love for y'all. First of all, when you're dealing with the Trinity, it comes from Constantine. It comes from something that man made up. Most church, 98% believe in the Trinity. It comes from Catholicism, then it got to the Protestant. And now this is the same thing that we are teaching across the pulpit for years. Nobody was able to stand up against. I know Geno Jennings speak against it. You got some more, which is telling the truth. Now, on something, even no, there ain't no Trinity, but you can't tell nobody that. I believe in the Trinity. I believe in one God. I believe that same God that sent Jesus into the world to set example, atonement for our sins. A lot of preachers don't even preach about the atonement because they don't even know what the atonement is. They don't even know a lot of people may have. That's a good atonement that you need. And I don't need that. Okay, but watch this here. Through the old custom, through the old time, if you look at our forefather Moses, you look at all of them, they all get sacrificed when they sin against God. That I know you like that part. But watch this here. So when you talk about the Trinity, it's something that was made up. But if somebody hear me as a preacher right now, they'll say, oh, he teaching false doctrine. But they can't show it to you in the Bible. They'll try to say God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy. That's three gods. We only worship one God. God say, you know, no other God. I'm God all by myself. Neither will I know a God after me. So when you hear people talking about there's more than one God, they need to know how this God manifests. Matter of fact, all of us are gods. We're not the God, but we're a little God. In Psalm 10, I'm big God. Okay, you think you are the big one. And if you is the big God, I agree with you woke yourself. I'm big God. Okay, but that's all right. Big God. But in all religion, everybody has big God taking their religion and either add to it or taken away. And so for Christian, this is what we believe. We believe that Jesus is the Redeemer. We believe that he's the ransom for mankind. We believe that he died for our sin. We believe that through him is the only way to get to the Father. But now this guy, he's very spiritual. He in love with Sophia, and Sophia, she's a don't pay him do this. Don't do that. You're not gonna do that. It's a whole. You're not gonna do that. Okay, but I'm gonna do that. I'm saying she had defiled the whole nation. She had in the book of Revelation. So she's and that's why you got so many freaks in church. As it says, freaks in the street.
I thought Sophia was a feminine.
Next question. They tweaking.
Sophia. He in love with Sophia. That's all they talk. Everybody knows Sophia. I don't know nothing about it.
But Sophia is a female energy. And really, Sophia suffers wisdom.
So Sophia Jesus. You like
no. If you love Jesus, you gotta want Sophia. Hold up, Jesus ain't no woman. Jesus was a woman and man mixed. No, that's what you saw on. Where do you get that? Jesus was gay and straight. No.
I might agree with him on there.
Hold on. His nails is Jesus didn't have no black nails. The disciples did. No.
Yeah.
Your nails is black.
Yeah, the disciples did.
You got
Next question. Next question.
Well, next question, God. We got everybody tell us what in the comments. If you agree with what I'm talking about, no, they gotta tell because that's it. I can't tell them. No, I can't. Come on. I can't be over here. And y'all, the people tell us the truth. Okay, now say this is some bullshit.
Okay, let me say something. We never expressed there was a trend that even though believe in most churches believe in. I had to come to know the truth. I used to teach the Trinity to God open my eyes up and let me realize that's not a Trinity. We believe that. And the only one God, Jesus is the Son of God. The Holy Ghost is the power of God. And so a lot of time they didn't understand what the Son was or the Father was. This is the Trinity got started because Jesus came as Lord. And when he came as Lord, they didn't understand how he became Lord. He became Lord because he died for our sin. God made him the finisher of our faith. But everybody don't believe that. The Bible said, blessed are have not seen, but yet believe. Everybody don't believe in Jesus. I told people two kind of religion in the world. You got liability and you got full cover. Liability is saying you stand in your own power, in your own belief, in your own faith. And when you stand, come on, he got this guy switch in his mouth. Stop playing with that question. I'm going through Jesus. He got a switch in his mouth. You got a switch. You ain't set up yet. Come on, gang, make you first.
No, it's a term of diarrhea. He got diarrhea.
Next question. All right, next question.
You got something else. Okay,
this is a deep question now,
but anyway, they don't know nothing about. They write about the Trinity. If they ain't write about nothing else, watch this about. You can't shut the church up. Okay, listen. If they write about anything else, they write about the Trinity. I give them that much. I got to give y'all credit.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. Next question.
It take the church that long to admit they wrong.
I can admit that there's not Trinity in the Bible. You know. So
next question.
That don't have nothing to do with me.
This is gonna hit home to I think everybody because we all gotta die one day. What happens after we die?
I died 5 times. So I'll let one of them go because they don't think they died.
You say he died 5 times. He died mentally. He died spiritually. He died when you went to sleep at night. Every time you sleep, you die. Come on. Well, you say you died 5 times.
I died 5 times. So I'm not here to play. I don't like to play.
Okay. Well,
all right. My Mexican herds would like that, but I'm brown. And many people don't like what you were playing with them.
You don't know when you
plenty of.
from the church perspective, when you die, why you keep using the church?
The church is way.
When you die, where you go? To the hood?
He died too many times. He don't remember.
Where you go?
To that bottom of the pocket.
Ain't got no bottom of my pocket. Anyway, listen, Brax, we gotta get back there.
Why you keep talking about Brax?
Because we talking about the death and after.
He asked a different question.
So Abraxas mean basically mystical, or it mean so he's asking about the mystery system. And when you talk about God, God itself is a mystery system. I am a high priest in the order of the mystery system. So the mystery system of that. So okay, whatever you want to call it. But a mystery just basically means, can you ask the question about where we go when we die? It's a mystery. That's why people have come up with different diaphragms or different theories on what happens when we die, because no one has ever died and remembered it.
I do.
There's no documentation to prove that. So that's between him and Sophia or Braxy.
Sophia keep lying to him. Who's so in love with Sophia?
But nobody knows. But what we can do is understand that your breath is connected. Your breath is connected.
What is what happened when you die? What happened when you die? That's the point.
You go back, kick with Sophia. Listen, he was cheating on Sophia with Sophia. He married to Sophia. They from
I like Sophia. Sophia wisdom. She went. And I like women. Y'all know I love women. Now I can't. This is too. Anyway,
This is why people can't die, right? Okay. Since they don't know, since the church don't know, and the priests don't know it, I'm like a church. I'm ready to tell you what happened when you die, right? I try to let them go, but they doing a lot of frivolous, right? The priest about to, get that bottle out of his pocket, and the pastor about to pass the plexi plate around. So don't nobody lock the door. Don't lock the door in here.
I'm gonna tell you, he never locked the door. Why? He said shut the door. And the reason why he said shut the door, church so messed up these days to where people don't like to give, they don't like to do that. It's sad when a pastor got to almost.
It's sad when the pastor got robbed him.
No, that wasn't robbed. It wasn't gun putting out. Yeah. He said shut the door because he already know when people mindset people in now and giving, they don't like to give. So he was trying to raise a certain offering for the conference. It costs money to do conference. So when he said shut the door, it wasn't his church, so he didn't get no benefit out of it. It wasn't his conference. He was invited to the conference, so he had no gain. No
hold on.
People don't know.
Wayne can't talk about the fake pastor, right? We want to know what happened when you died, because I died 5 times, right?
Okay, you died. So you so sound like a little bit smoking.
We almost threw up. Oh Lord! Because when you talk about there, they hit. But Pastor, I brought you to tell you that you already dead.
That's
and when you
born dead, that's one thing you got right.
And when you die, you go
into the spirit
of a loser.
You know.
Come on, gang! I'm trying to catch the spirit. I'm gonna catch the spirit, gang. Y'all trying to catch the spirit.
Let him manifest. Go ahead, tell me get it up. Let him manifest. Go ahead, manifest. And tell them what happened. I did to you.
No, when you die, you go through a series of illusions. You start seeing all your attachments that kept them stuck. You start seeing your fake mama, your fake brother, your fake kids, because everything fake. You live in illusion. And then you see a white light. And this white light, when you see it, you be kind of like, I see it. But you don't think and understand that everything is external. What you internal, I mean, they got me catching the wrong spirit. I almost caught the whole. Stop playing on me. Everything is internal, but you see it external. So you think you looking at a creature, a monster, and you get afraid, right? And when you get afraid, you start bagging back. But when you bag back, the light bag back too. Because it's actually you. I'm gonna tell you how it is. You see like this. You see all around. Oh God, mama, I died 5 times. So the light that you see, I'm talking about the light.
It does what we just tell us, by the way. We're not finna do this.
So you don't want to go to the light?
The light is you, nigga. Come on, gang. The light is you. You are the light. But when you embrace the light, you become enlightened.
I agree with him on that. You don't have to go no light. You are the light.
And when you become, and when you come to lighting, you go see Sophia.
Now, can I ask one question? When you being breakfast, what kind of jeans Sophia got on?
Come on, guys. When last time you see Spirit and some jeans, guys? You like to play with Sophia. You like to play.
Blonde hair lady.
These YNs kill each other. Y'all like to play.
No.
That's why I keep my switch.
No.
That's why I keep my switch.
Well, I'm trying to see if she a blonde hair, because everybody like blonde hair. I don't know what she look. If she got,
Does she have a body though?
Jay, they don't know the answer when you die.
To the YN.
Next question.
I gotta say, Sophia, look, I told you.
Next question, Jay. Please get some order to shit.
To the
Why
YN.
you ain't got
All right,
no order
next
yet?
question.
Keep God
Man,
first, and you
This is
and follow
a
your
serious
conscience.
situation out
Okay?
here with morality.
You ain't got no order, Jay. What the wrong with you, Jay? How long you been doing this?
What you mean?
You ain't got no order. You let these niggas just babble on.
Oh no, we getting into it. We getting into
I'm
it.
getting into it. You gotta let me talk the most.
Talk right now. Go for it.
I don't want to talk. Ask your question.
And then,
All right, let's get it.
Good. You
Morality.
need to be censored. You. That boy is so. That boy is so.
Next question, Jay.
What is the role of morality in you guys' religions?
That's
Morality.
What morality? There has to be morality.
What the fuck that word mean?
And I'm gonna address you first.
What that word mean?
I don't even know what it means. Morality is comes.
I'm a spirit.
It comes with. Let's go. Google it.
What do that mean?
It's just principles. It's principles in which one should live, morals to what governs one, puts one on the right track, or
Exactly.
keep one on the right track. Now, when it comes to morality, what I love about this religious text,
This nigga know everything.
what I love about morality is the lie in the text, whether it be the Quran, whether it be the Bible or the Torah. There is principles in there that we can apply to our lives. Even text has error to them. Okay, literally, those people never existed. I'm coming out of the Bible now. In the Bible, that's true. It never existed. We got to go there. Literally, it never existed. But the morale that comes from the parables and the stories that are in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? It helps navigate us. Those are philosophies and theories that one has came up to identify the hidden presence and to put order and morality. And you know where it comes from? It comes from the hieroglyphics. Okay, it comes from the two abolitionists of
All your words, the streets don't understand. You say you a street priest.
Because now I'm gonna break it down. He's a pilot. I'm gonna break it
This
down.
nigga pilot priest.
Yeah, pilot priest.
Yeah.
Let me say something. I'm tell you what they do. Forget it. By the use big word, they hiding behind reality. In fact, this is how you cover yourself. Entire use word that people don't understand. It make them feel comfortable of the lie that he spread. First of all, when you talk about the Bible got errors in it and all, there's no proof in that. All that just sounds good. And because he called it a story, he says something that's made up. I told him just take, but he always quoting from the Bible. If it's true or not, he always use it when it benefit him, but he don't never use it when it comes down to just land.
I love that.
It ain't on truth.
The Bible do not lie. There's no lie in the Bible. It's been a debate across the world about the Bible lie. They don't lie. They mislead the truth.
That's right.
They tell you it means something that it doesn't. He's a fool. He don't understand that that's the truth in there. Right? He too smart. He got to
What's up? This dude so educated. Look, he's so educated. He got a gangster rag on. I'm not the educated. He got a buck shot. He got a cross. And he got some type of gold thing on. And he got a preacher by the neck. Ask him what he is. This only gonna tell you that. What are you? I'm a spiritual believer. I'm a believer that believes in the most divine and hidden presence. Now,
crazy.
Let's get back to
next question.
What this means. These are sacraments. These are my sacraments. This is my.
Take some order in this shit.
No, when it comes,
Hey, we on to the next one, man.
Them rocks mean something. That's why they there. They match his fingernails.
Your order, Jay.
Let's go. Let's keep on
Let's
coming.
go.
But again,
Let's go.
it is attached to morality. Is attached to principles that one would attach to their life to help govern society as well as walk in righteousness or order. Because any society that doesn't have order has chaos.
Morality. Let me say something. I know what it means. Morality, right? Let me tell you something. Everything got a balance.
You need good, you need bad.
Okay.
So you need good morality, you need, I guess, bad morality. Is that a word, bad morality? Yeah, you need bad morality too. Right? The perfect thing is be in the middle with balance, right? Because you ask me, am I smart? I say I don't got knowledge, right? I got wisdom from Sophia. And I'm gonna tell everybody the difference. Knowledge is attainable, but wisdom is the sense to control that knowledge, right? So I can control this food any time of the day. He's a encyclopedia.
But you have to understand words in order to understand. Like I said,
he don't know words. I don't know words.
So you're right and wrong. All right, ain't just him. If I'm in trouble, I don't need you to be deep on me. If I'm in trouble,
No, I get it.
So and then they tell me to get out. If a young man come to me and he don't know understand and he need to understand life, we're gonna go and understand morality in layman's term and break it down to them. A young man and a young woman should know what's between right and wrong. If they don't, that's what we come in.
There's no such thing as right or wrong. Everything got a balance.
He says no such thing.
So, all right.
Next question.
That's what he said. Everything got a balance.
Right or wrong.
Okay, we get it. We get it.
Okay.
Saying there ain't no morality. Y'all saying there is morality. We on to the next one. Why does God let us suffer?
Why does God love suffering?
Why does he let us suffer?
Oh, I'll tell you why. And
he said something.
God.
No, why does God let us suffer?
Hold on. He said, "Why? What?
God let us suffer the same way."
Oh, no, so that's a good question.
God let us suffer for one reason. The same thing we should do. God just deserved. See, we think loving is taking control of your creations. See, God understands the true thing with your creation and let it go and let it keep on creating. Right? You give it kind of like free will. And I ain't talking about the God that he talking about, the God that gonna make go to heaven and scream hallelujah for 13,000 years. I was like, oh, if you be good, right? So I don't want to be good for that, right? And the truth of the matter is this, that everything comes from one place. And he's neither good nor bad. But he create, he let it do what it decided to do. So if it decided to be a priest and lie to the people, if it decided to be a church and continue to lie to the people, or if it decided to be me, and I get free. No, I ain't lie to nobody. Like, wait, only lie to everybody. Lie to. If it's I'm better than Muhammad Ali, I'm better than Buddha, I'm better than what the other man? Yeah, Malcolm X, and I'm better than Martin Luther King. I got a better dream.
Your dream is what?
Okay.
My dream is to make all the white things be
just like. So can I answer that too?
Yeah, that's why you let suffer.
Why do God answer the first of all?
In order for you to suffer, in order for you to love, you must know to suffer.
No. Okay, that make you something more free. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to love, sometimes you love, your suffers come in different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Losing a loved one, loving someone, or someone not loving you. So suffer can come in different perspectives, okay? And so even God, you know what I'm saying, give us a demonstration, you know what I'm saying, even from a biblical text of suffering, of what Jesus went through. He suffered for the atonement for the sins of the world. So suffering plays a part in our lives, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to being hurt, disappointed, and things like that. But, you know what I'm saying, suffering also build.
I'm suffering, listen to this.
You know what?
No, you
got me suffering over her, gang.
No.
Well, let me say this here. Way you stop suffering. Let me help you. Suffering is based on your belief system. It's not necessarily what we say is suffering is. If you believe something to be wrong, it is wrong to you. If I say I'm on a sad day, I don't like the day and it's raining outside, I call that suffering. Or I could lose someone, but the Bible says when one died, to rejoice, but we're doing the opposite. So if your belief system is wrong, if you believe that losing a loved one is wrong and you don't believe that they're going in a good place, then you're going to feel like you suffering because it's in your mindset. If you lose a job and you feel like you done lost your job and you don't know what you're going to do, but you don't know you lost that job that where you can own your own business. So you're looking at something based on your belief. If he feel like he got to get money to win a woman, he'll get a woman, he need money, and she play him, and she play him out of his money, and he feel bad about it. That's a belief system. But he's something because he done tricked off the money. Yeah, all the time. But you got somebody that ear trick and feel like they're getting what they push. It's really your belief system. Let me
So it's all about perspective and your belief system.
You gonna have to know. You gonna have to say, well, you know you married. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you out.
To be honest with you,
It comes in when God gave man a free will. That's totally. I can't say my thing. God does allow people to suffer free will, then man cannot what he want to do. So God intent to put the tree of knowledge, good and evil in the garden. He knew, man, no goddamn tree. He knew, man, whatever you call it, but it gave you the ability to open up your mind to make a decision, right or wrong. So a lot of time when people don't understand, God is all knowing. He know everything. So it was really designed. The moon do what God, it wakes up and do what it put. The sun do. The moon, the God, the earth, everything do what God created to do. Man is the only creation that God created to do what he wanted to do, and outside to follow all. I mean, so we have a free will, and so this is how we able to do what we do. So when you talking about why do God allow people, so I hope you ain't doing no booby stuff. Oh, come on, guy, you talking, bro? I know, cause you so feel you not them toe blood and count and stuff. I'm just saying, I don't know what you got. So I would beat your blood and everything. But back to what I was saying is that a lot of people, you know, he burnt leave money. Come on, gang, do your thing. Okay. I hope you ain't doing no reason. Do your thing, gang. Okay, we're gonna get busted. Hold on. I gotta ask you this. Well, do what y'all do. Come on. He asked no question. Yeah. You know what? You gonna burn Mike right? That's a ritual. You do ritual. Well, I'm so glad I got that. I don't know what he doing, but I rebuke them.
I got a question about that though.
Let's go. Okay. But
what's going on with rituals?
Man, listen, I don't believe in nothing that man uses as religion or something that empowers. I give God all ritual. You understand that?
Do you believe that communion is a ritual?
It's a barbarian. Ask a question.
Do you believe that communion is a ritual?
What I'm about to say, and I'm through with it. You suffer because you have a free will. If men didn't have free will, we'll be a bunch of robots. We'll obey God. Nobody wouldn't hurt each other. Everybody would be kind, and there won't be no suffering. There won't be no. We got free smoke. It comes with suffering.
I get fried for
Back to the ritual though.
I'm suffering because he got all this stuff on. Ain't no power. He got no power. This doesn't. This is
Hey.
But this is like I said. I got to explain this. You know what I'm saying? Again, real fast. This just remind me of what God brought me from. It's like a kufi, which kufi just means one that walks with God or one that has the God's presence in their lives. Okay, this is just a prayer shop. These are friends. Oh no, what about you are suffering? That's what I'm saying. I suffer. Or you're a trip. Or you're a trip. I'm here a trip. A real trip. See, they added that question there. We don't know. But at the end of the day, I have power in me, and if someone need prayer, I'm a priest. I'm a street priest. I pray, and just like I pray for you, and I pray for her. Out of all the nonsense y'all be talking about, I still pray for you because I'm a street.
Hey, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Back to rituals though. Back to rituals. Bishop, do you consider communion a ritual?
What'd you say?
Do you consider communion a ritual? Drinking the blood and eating the flesh, metaphorically.
Well, people know Jesus. They drunk Jesus' blood. They drunk Jesus' blood.
You try to explain it.
Yeah.
But that's what that ain't what that means.
Let the pastor answer.
Okay, I'm gonna let the pastor.
I gotta get fried.
You got this call on.
I give you all this talk.
Don't filibuster. No.
Okay, the Bible said, "Drink of my blood." You know what I'm saying? Eat of my flesh. Okay, that's what the Bible says. You gonna run around, go somebody, he gonna drink their blood and eat their flesh. Cause he took. That's what the Bible says. No. He's speaking of symbolic. It's talking about.
I want to talk about blood.
It was gonna be broken.
Now I want to talk about blood.
For the remission of sin, the blood gonna be shed. And when it's talking about his body is broken and eating my flesh, he's talking about how they gonna crucify him. So when people like him that try to understand the Bible in the natural mind, they'll misrepresent the gospel. He'll go out there and somebody, he'll cut them, drink their blood, he'll fry them, maybe put them on the grill and eat their flesh.
You want to talk about blood?
And sure enough, him, he don't
I'm telling everybody what to do.
No, we got to be careful. That ain't what they're talking about.
I'm gonna tell everybody
They're
what.
talking about Jesus gonna be crucified. So please, man, don't go and cut.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Drink their blood. You the major interpretation.
I'm gonna tell you what to do with the
They
blood.
ask you that thing, don't you know?
Cause all blood.
A preacher like me to come on this.
You know what's crazy?
You know, I'm glad I'm not closed-minded because they said, so what you doing on this? Paul said he became all things. I like to hear of people like them, how they think.
I tell you about blood.
It's crazy because I see how people.
If I didn't meet people like blood, I wouldn't have nothing to preach on.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
the word I tell you about blood.
Okay, tell me.
Off, the engine is still going to be running. It's still going to be heating. So you better unplug it like that.
Do you drink it?
My nigga, like
Oh, the apple.
one night without unplugging.
They believe
that we good too.
It's still
you gotta find
If you leave that, that's how people's house get burned out.
innocent.
No, 'cause it's the way that it is.
You didn't know that all
Okay.
Excuse me for laughing.
A dog did that.
I gotta let it go.
Anything green. You gotta find a river.
But the thing about it is that
You gotta find a river that go one direction.
like you
Where did you get that information?
But first, you gotta kick the cat, the dog.
see games.
You gotta shred it and break its bones down little bitty pieces
It's like that type of
and
creep.
put it
Like it's that type of wild shit.
in the water
Yeah.
What you gonna do with it?
Yeah.
and let it float.
All right.
And the piece
Yeah. Yo.
that end up at the end, you take it,
You just I didn't get to show
put it on your neck,
really
and you wear it forever.
this, but bro, it make them
And you will never die. You will never be killed.
look like
Thanks to the God of war.
And this is why we suffer free will. See how free able to say some crazy stuff and get away with it?
Crazy.
Free will. He don't know what he
Hey,
$50 store at free will. He tripping. Some people ain't gonna agree with me. Some people gonna say, "Hey, this preacher, he condemning them. He talking down." Yeah. Some people because they want to do what they want to do. Free will. That's why you got both on my bench to go against the Bible because they don't want to give up the guide. So they'll say the Bible.
Yeah, it's the same.
To you it is.
Uh-oh.
He said,
Hold up.
"Oh, you not having sex up here." So how is what's the your thing? You can and I heard it. You know right now
Because he's getting the information from somewhere, and it kind of
Hold on,
makes him
Sophia.
act like
Sophia
that.
doing something to him. She doing something.
Yeah, he's getting the information right now.
He getting
It makes him
information
act like
download. Well, why he download information? My definition of someone that deals same sex
in your lap.
Same sex. Stay with me. Stay with me. The same sex is just
Sophia just said in his lap. I just saw it.
unnatural order. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't reproduce in the same sex. And so I think it's a learned behavior or a lifestyle that one. You know what I'm saying? That do I judge that lifestyle? No, because I'm in no position to judge. And let me put a disclaimer out there. I do not count that jury. I do not claim to be perfect. Okay, but I strive to be, you know what I'm saying, in the name of God. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is this. I don't have to be judging.
Y'all ain't answered that one question yet. What was the question, Zach?
You start wiggling and shit. We had to it and you were downloading.
You never see me wiggle.
Well, you don't play on me. Downloading and you said so we said
What you trying to say? What the question? You ain't got no order. You
Hey.
People thought it's better than him. He ain't got no order. He asked shit yet. What? Ask some questions, Dan. You ain't saying shit.
All right, next question.
You like, did you gonna say the next question? Is just like Cam Capone? Come on, gang.
I'm the black Cam Capone, right? Tonight I'm Cam Capone, so let's get it. Next question. What happens when a baby is born, and when does the consciousness hit them? Some kids wake up at 5, some wake up at 3, 7. Is that their soul coming in their body? What's happening during that birth to 5-year-old range?
I could answer that. What the fuck? He said when a child is born, the Bible said in 2 days the soul's in trouble. The devil don't wait till you get to a certain age. He's tried to deal with you mentally, spiritually off top. That's the reason why the Bible said that the devil is the god of the air and the airways. And that's why they use television and they use radio, music. And they influence the child at a young age spiritually. And they don't know what they is. And they end up doing things unconsciously. So a lot of people don't know that one of the most powerful tools is this. I just have to be honest with it. We use it. We can't do. It's almost like a god. You know, you use it for everything. You know, all Morris gang, and it is a god to certain people. And so you have to understand the mindset. So the devil don't wait till you get to a certain age. I know people say after you 12 years old, it ain't on you. That's just once a man comes to the knowledge of the truth, then he's responsible for his own action. But my point is, a child at a young age, the enemy always comes to try.
Okay, let me ask the question. First and foremost, let me get fried, right? It ain't no child, right? It ain't no kids, because every soul is on this earth is reincarnated, right? And let me tell you this. It was a child. The child was 3 years old. She came and said, Mama, I was before, and my body was over there. The mama blew it off, didn't listen. She told the daddy. The daddy listened. They went, they found the body. So this gotta be crazy. I downloaded it. But you can look it up.
You know, it's true. He ain't with her this time. Look at that. That's an undown. Also, when Whitney, he laid her out. Yeah, he just.
She go back.
He didn't even with her.
They go back.
You know what? But I think he got fried.
And they find the body, right?
Well,
after they find the body, she say, and I know, they go to the man after interrogation. How you say that word?
Interrogation.
Yeah, after interrogation.
Interrogation.
Yeah. Cut that part out and just put it where he said interrogation to make me sound smart.
I got you.
So after the interrogation, right? He confessed. He said that, yeah, I don't know how y'all know, but I did it. He went to jail for a long time. The moral of the story is this. Every soul, no matter how young or how old, is grown. And it ain't when a child, you said something really wrong. When a child is young, they use their imagination. They play. They are connected to the pheroma. But when they go to school, they get in that cycle and they lose everything. See, what you don't understand is what programs them and make them lose their consciousness. See, the school don't give you consciousness. Boy, you stupid in the beat.
Hey, I was just asking the question. I'm just asking the questions
You
here.
stupid in the beat.
Next question. Where does intelligence come from? It seemed like pulled it from the stars.
No.
It seemed like you pulled it from somewhere else. Where does intelligence come from?
I think intelligence is in the mind. What you download, what you read, what you consume, then you begin to make to become intelligent. Intelligence is just knowing something in order to articulate. That's how intelligence is. So I don't claim to be the most intelligent at all, the smartest, but I'm just using my ability and my senses in order to become more aware of what's going on around me. So I believe that's what intelligence is. It's becoming more aware psychologically and mentally, because your body, your temple only follows your mind and what your mind thinking.
Come on, gang. I'm a GD beating vice lord. You talk about this. I'm a gangster. I'm a crip, gang. I'm a blood. What about Brick Lady in jail getting up?
No, man. Come on now.
You talking
Not
about
Brick
all
Lady.
this- Gang, talk the white on the loose.
Oh shit.
Talk the white on the loose, gang.
Oh shit.
And see, in Charles, man, I really don't even want to speak on him no more, man, because I'm real disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on that baby like that, man. And so
This nigga changed. He the church. This nigga changed everything. He got anything, any other words to say, he got something for that.
He got something on every time his ass up.
Yeah, he got something for everything.
He got me upset. Now I'm gonna have to repent. I'm like, cause I don't like what he said. I'm for real. Like, on some for real. You know what I'm saying? He does not represent DFW, man. We do not think like that, talk like that, man. And that was a very insensitive statement. He said that about the baby. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I'm flesh at the end of the day, and I get pissed off at the end of the day too. And even the Bible say, "Don't look at me like that." Even the Bible say, "You can be angry with sin not." So I'm very angry. I try not to see it.
That's judging.
I'm not saying what's so mad about it. I'm not what you're saying. Do that. Don't do that, man. And if you got to do all that, You gotta do all that to you gotta do all that to get views, man.
The
You know what I'm saying? And prayer goes out to the family. You know what I'm saying? Prayer goes out to the family, man. You know, the running and all that, man. And so, like I said, what I wasn't say, I don't agree with that. And so,
we're not rocking with that.
That's quite. I'm pissed off now. Now I'm pissed off. Okay, let me say this. Pissed off.
Let him talk.
Since he mentioned the statement that Charlton White made, Charlton White is very intelligent because he had statement to draw attention to himself. It's all self-gain. It's nothing to benefit the people because he don't say nothing that benefit the people. It all benefit him. He doing it for the bag. Anytime you speak against a child, I don't care what the situation is. Yes, we understand that if you live in a life that most of these guys live, you put your kids and your family at risk. We understand that, but you don't say help the baby. So they let you know that regardless, it ain't well, baby, because it is true, whether it's a grown up, whatever, the little person, the little people. And so my point is this here. A lot of people say a whole lot of stuff, but you got to understand the motive behind what they saying. And if you feed on into it, then therefore he gained the win. He win because his whole point of making a statement is to draw attention to itself. And so you never let nobody emotionally disturb you off a statement that a fool say. You see what I'm saying? So he said a whole lot of stuff. He lied on me. He said that I was at him and his wife was going through something, which they went to my church. And he said that said if he give me more money, I'll save his marriage. That's just a lie. I never talked to him.
What's that? Please say my marriage, Pastor. I paid. I'm ready, Pastor. I got please.
He didn't call on to it.
Yeah.
So I got him called it. Okay. But watch this. And so he made that statement just to get some attention. And I never made that statement. What's his name? Oh. What the fuck is he? Because he the one. What the fuck? Put Charles the White out there.
What was that, dog?
That's Do Farrell.
Because can I get
I'm pissed off. He know I would, because y'all brought him up when we get Dude, because Duke put his ass out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Taught him all that. Yeah, doing that. But my point is that he made that statement is to get him some attention. So we understand everybody have a heart, regardless of what you're doing. Some people don't have a heart, but for me, I hate what happened in the situation, but I learn from, and some of the people that is out in the street that's doing these things, learn that when you live in this life, everything come with it.
Well, for me, I like the Charleston White. Right. Well, yeah, he got a lot.
Why?
He got paid up in there.